Hey friends, how are y'all tonight? This is Roxy with Mimi's Custom Designs. I have a couple of orders to do tonight, so I decided to go live with y'all. Um, if there's anything y'all would like to see, please let me know. I already measured out my epoxy. I'm going to go ahead and start stirring it. Tonight, I actually have 4 cups to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all on live. But I've been getting a few orders, so I figured it'd be something a little bit different from what I've been doing. As we know, Easter is coming around. I've been doing a few of the little Easter cups. My husband has been hosting a few of them. Like I said, if there's anything different y'all would want to see, please let me know, and I'll be happy to help y'all. Right now, I'm stirring up my epoxy, and like I said, on the first layer of epoxy, I'm not too worried about the bubbles. I normally worry about the bubbles whenever I'm doing my second and third layer. Hey Abby, how are you tonight? I'm gonna like I said, it takes time to stir this epoxy. You want it well mixed. You want to make sure you scrape the bottom of your cup. You want to make sure you scrape all the sides of your cup because you want A and B to mix completely, or your epoxy will not settle well. How's y'all's week so far? Like I'm trying to see comments, but I see a couple of things that popped on. My husband kind of helps me in the background, lets me know what the people are saying, what y'all are saying, the people. Listen to me. I mixed my epoxy, guys. I already prepped this cup. What I did, it was a stainless steel tumbler. I sanded it, excuse me, I sanded it a little bit. I washed it, wiped it down with somebody's texting me saying they don't see me going live.
You're live. I'm watching you.
Yeah, maybe you could kind of answer her. Hang on 1 minute, guys. I'm hoping she could get on. Okay, I started with a stainless steel tumbler. I sanded it a little bit, just kind of scuffed it up. I after I did that, I washed it with Dawn dishwashing liquid, rinsed it real well, dried it real well, and went and I spray painted it. I might have to go out and come back in. Huh? What you want to do is put a very thin layer of epoxy on your tumbler. You don't want too much because the more epoxy you have, the more your glitter is going to run to the bottom of the cup. Maybe you could go on my Facebook page and add the Mimi's custom designs to it and see if she's on the right one. I have somebody trying to get on, guys. And one of these cups is for her, so. Okay, what I did, I put a very thin layer of epoxy on it.
Need your gallo? I'm here, thanks.
Yeah. I'm not. I got so many orders today in that it's like I lose track of which one was hers. This is going to be the rose. It'll have rose gold, pink, and a green on this cup. I think this is Sneezer's. Okay, what I'm going to do, I normally start bottom to top, but then I have a chunky glitter. I always like to lay my chunky glitter last. So I'm going to start top to bottom, okay? And the reason I hit it with the heat gun, I have a couple of bubbles and they're really too big. That's why I wanted to pop those bubbles. Pretty color. We might need to put that bigger light on so I could see better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Chris Morgan John, Julie Pickering Holmes John.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Julie. How are y'all? Julia. I'm sorry, Julia. My husband's reading comments for me, guys. So if y'all like to see something different, please let me know. It might not be on this live because I have 4 cups to do tonight. But I could go live another night and do some. I also have my work set out at Champagne's Quality Foods in Ville Platte. If y'all like to see some of my work in person, or y'all could come over. If y'all not sure what y'all looking for, come by, talk to me at Champagne's. I'm there Monday through Friday. And I could help y'all come up with a design. If y'all see something online anywhere that y'all would like, I can do it for y'all. I just mimic it a little bit to make it my own because I don't like to take anybody else's designs. We have different sizes. I also have new sizes coming in. I have ordered the 20-ounce skinnies tumblers. I've also ordered the 30-ounce skinnies.
Mr. Johnny.
It's going to be a new size for me. And I've seen them, and like I said, I haven't worked with them yet, but I did order some, so we will start with those. Also do baby bottles, sippy cups, the low ball glasses, wine tumblers, wine glasses. And if I haven't mentioned something that y'all are looking for, please let me know and I will see if I could get it. And like I said, I might be skipping something that I have in stock. It's just it's getting kind of I'm getting to where I have a lot of products. It's hard to remember everything I have. My timer keeps wanting to stop. Okay, this is a chunky rose gold. It is very popular. Everybody loves it. This one is by Glitter Glams, Chunky Rose Gold.
Name is Simon. I'm here. I think she made an order today.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one she ordered. I think it's the purple ones, if I'm not mistaken. Purple and silver. This turner keeps wanting to stop on me, babe.
Okay.
Which it's not bad because I'm doing glitter. As my husband made me some new turners so I could keep up with orders, so hopefully I could get them out a little bit quicker. I love this rose gold too. It's beautiful.
Monique Lynn Bucknell, John.
Who's that thing?
Monique Lynn Bucknell.
Hey, Monique. Okay, guys, anytime y'all work with chunky glitter, I always tap it down. I think I say it in all my videos. I hate to sand. That's one of the things I just don't like to do in tumbler making is sanding. So I always make sure and tap my glitter down, especially when you work with chunky glitter. Chunky glitter, I know I'm going to have to sand it. I mean, but hopefully I won't have to sand it a lot. These colors are beautiful together. What y'all thinking so far, guys? I'm trying to find a place to put my my glitter, my plates, because I don't like to waste my glitter.
Nidra says, I love the colors. It's coming out very pretty.
All right. This is yours, huh, Nidra?
In the audio booster, Johnny.
Hey, Tina. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm mixing
Julia said beautiful. Love
these
chocolate
two
glitter.
colors right here. I'm mixing them together. And I'm going to put them in my tea strainer, which I call my tea strainer Hoot Hoot, because it's an owl. This is what I use. I'm going to put my glitter mix in the tea strainer. And this is not my idea, guys. I've seen another cup maker doing this, and we all help each other out, you know. And I go back and forth with it.
Lydia says, yes, ma'am. I guess that, that's whatever you're asking her.
Yeah, this is her.
She said, love it. Great work, husband. Keep up the good work.
Who said that?
Let me see. I don't know.
Yeah, she ordered a couple of cups from me.
Because I got to put a love to her.
Of course you got to put a love to her remark.
Absolutely.
Y'all, my husband surprised me today. He bought me a new iPad
iPad Pro 10.5 inch.
iPad Pro 10.5 inch.
I'm good, just joined.
And I don't use iPads. I've always used a computer. And when I'm doing my designs, I'm constantly back and forth with my big, my laptop. And I guess he got tired of seeing me back and forth with the laptop. So he came home today and he said, babe, look what I got for you. He bought me an iPad. Now I gotta learn to use it. I feel like I went too much green in my pink. That's why I'm just, when I ombre, I take it a little bit higher and I scatter it. Now I'm going to come back with my little Hoot Hoot. Yeah, these colors really are pretty together. I want to make me one like this. But I think I say that with all the colors. All the cups. Okay, so what do y'all think? I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. I wonder if, no, that don't work.
Looks good.
It looks good?
Yeah.
It's like I don't think they see in the true effect of that rose gold. They see how shiny it is, but they're not seeing the true effect of it, I think. But that's the start of this one. This one will turn until tomorrow morning when I get up to get ready for work. I'll get up and I'll put a layer of epoxy on it. And I'm going to let that spin for...
Let me see, says very nice.
About 24 hours, maybe a little less. And then I'm going to probably have to sand it. And I'll see how much sanding it's actually going to take. And then I'm going to start putting decals on it and put more epoxy on it. But it keeps wanting to stop turning. It probably needs to be glued in this socket, or maybe that screw needs to be glued a little bit more.
Glue to it.
These are all new turners that my husband made me. So they have their little flaws that we're gonna have to work out, you know, like we did with the other ones. But I like them. They're real nice. And then I have like a switch instead of having to keep on just using a plug. He put some switches on so I could turn them on and off. Okay, guys, I have to make 2 of them like this. I'm gonna start with this one because I know she's online right now, so I kind of want to do it for her. This is gonna have a silver top. The silver is by Glitter on the Golf, and her silver is beautiful. It's called Silver Bells. And then I'm going to do Muse by Recollections. I have 2 to make like this. If y'all have a little bit of patience with me, I'm going to try and knock them both out while I have the colors out and on my table. And then after that, I'm going to try a new method that I have been watching. Yeah, oh boy. It could be a complete flop. But like I always said, you got to try and you have to learn. And without you trying, you'll never get it. So if y'all going to want to stick around, like I said, it might be a big flop, but it might work out as well. Okay, same method. I did silver. It was a stainless steel cup. I scuffed it up with sandpaper, washed it with Dawn dishwashing liquid. After I washed it with Dawn dishwashing liquid, I dried it real well, and then I went outside and spray painted it. And you see, my epoxy right here is already wanting to start getting warm, and it's harder to spread it when it gets warm. I might have to heat it up a little bit with my heat gun. And I don't like to waste epoxy because it is so expensive, y'all. Like I said, if there's anything y'all would like to see, please let me know. Y'all could always message me, or go on Mimi's Custom Designs and send me just a little message, and I'll do my best to get it done so y'all could see what it would look like. If y'all would like to see some of my work, I do have some at Champagne's Quality Foods in Ville Platte that y'all could see in person. Anything I do have on the counters over there, I can add names or sayings to them with no extra charge, unless it's really complicated. I mean, I had to do one time like a little song a gospel hymn that they liked. And there was so much words, and it was so tiny, it was so tedious. And when it takes that much time and having to reprint some of the words, and when it gets that tedious, I charge a little bit extra. And yeah, I go through a lot of gloves, guys, because I'm highly allergic to epoxy. Epoxy is not my friend. Okay, what I do here is I take paper plates, I put it on the bottom of the cup to catch all my glitter. Because, like I said, I don't like to waste glitter. Everything, all my glitters are polyester glitters. I order most of them online. I do not use any Walmart glitters because it just does not look good underneath the epoxy. So I order all my glitters online. I have 2 or 3 suppliers that I love. Their glitter is beautiful. And I always try and shout out their names, like Glitter on the Golf. If you can't find a certain glitter, I tell you what, all you have to do is message her and she will hunt it down for you. Ain't this silver gorgeous? Love this silver. Okay, and then I'm going to switch over to Muse. Everybody still there? Y'all don't have any questions for me?
That was a pretty silver, Misty said.
It is, Misty. You should see it in person. It is gorgeous. I love using it. And in the sun, it shines. I mean, it sparkles. I heard Corson was sick. Is he feeling better? Guys, one of these cups is going to be...
Nemesis says silver pretty.
All right.
That's a winner, that silver.
Oh, I love this silver. This silver is gorgeous. When I first started using it, I had ordered just a small jar of it. And then I put it on a cup. And y'all, I told my husband, I said, I'm going to make another order. I said, look at this silver. And when a man's impressed with glitter, you know it's pretty. He said, oh yeah, it's pretty. He still says it's pretty. Huh, babes?
Yep.
That's a pretty silver. You see, some people use that tea strainer a lot. I kind of prefer to make my own ombres. I don't know why. I think they come out, I guess, a little... To me, I have a little bit more control of the two colors together. Wow, this is coming out gorgeous. And you see how high I go with my glitter? It's because I want it to fall on the cup. It spreads out as it moves, as it trickles down. Okay, what do y'all think? I'm going to move it a little bit closer.
Cherie Deek Parks joined.
Hey, Cherie.
She's actually on the worship team at church.
Hey, how are you, Cherie? I'm going to save some of my glitter while y'all are looking at this one. You see, guys, I put all my glitter that fell back in my shaker. I do not waste, okay? Okay, I have one more cup exactly like this to make. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with that other one, my experiment. If y'all want to stick around, I'm going to be using like mica powders and Nikki's Secret Sauce by Worley Designs. She is an amazing cup maker. She's a busy cup maker. That I have learned quite a few techniques from. And if I have questions, she is so awesome to me. She answers my questions. She goes into details for me. She's just a very awesome cup maker. Like I said, if y'all have any questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them for y'all.
Brooke Bazaar Brown says, hey.
Hey, Brooke. I got that coffee cup at the store on the counter if you want to see it in person. Okay, like I said, guys, I have one exactly like the one I just made. I have two of them, but while I have these colors out, I want to try and go ahead and get it done. And I don't want my epoxy to go bad on me, which is on the verge of getting too warm. And yes, I use baby wipes to get the epoxy off of my hands as fast as I can. I made a mistake. I touched it and I got some on me. And I'm very allergic to it. So, I think that's the fastest way to get it off of me. And I'm going to see if this epoxy is too far gone. I may have to mix some more. I know I'm going to have to mix some more for that other glass that I'm fixing to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm trying to warm up my epoxy to loosen it up a little bit. So I don't waste it. And guys, Easter is coming around. I'm doing quite a few of those little cups for kids. I can make them glow in the dark. I just got another shipment of glow-in-the-dark powders in different colors. So if y'all are interested, y'all could place orders. I have an order form on Mimi's Custom Designs. Go to the order form, place your order. If you have any questions, send me a message and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Like I said, I do have a full-time job as well. So when I get little breaks at work, I try and answer questions for y'all. Please put your phone number and email address on those order forms so I could get back with y'all. This might get a little bit loud because I want to take off some of these little lines on this cup. But I could get back with y'all to where y'all gonna get exactly what y'all want. Because sometimes when you describe it on email or on the order form, sometimes it's a little bit different than what y'all have in y'all's heads. Okay? And like I said, y'all can come meet me at Chum Pines in Ville Platte, and I'll be happy to talk with y'all, and we could come up with a design together. I mean, I could talk with y'all even on the phone and try and come up with something together. I do ship cups, but from when I start the cup to when you get it, it's 2.5 weeks, because once the cup is done, it has to sit before shipping. It has to be fully cured, really hard, before I could package it in a box. And like I said, this is Silver Bells. It's becoming one of my favorite colors to play with. It's so shiny. And y'all, I love shine. I like bling blings. I like stuff to bling. I'm a huge fan of shiny stuff. It's a good thing, huh? Because I play with glitter every day. And y'all, every nook and cranny of my house has glitter.
Including to my office.
Including my husband's office, he says. He brings it with him all the way to work. Actually, if you go in my office at the store, I guarantee it has glitter.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, no, I'm just thinking.
Oh. I mean, we carry this glitter everywhere. Because I get cleaned up after I'm finished with glasses. But when I get ready for work, I get completely ready. And while my little boy's getting ready for school, I'm in this room epoxying glasses. So guess what comes with me to work? Glitter. You got it. And lots of it. I'm sure a few people think, oh my God, she's got glitter on her again today. She's got glitter in her hair. But this glitter, y'all, it kind of stays in the air. There's just no way to get rid of it. I can imagine what my lungs look like. What y'all thinking so far? Y'all quiet tonight. What y'all have for supper tonight? I didn't cook. Guess what we had? Corn dogs. Yep, good old corn dogs. Fast, easy, and my husband didn't mind. So hey, that's what works for me. What do y'all think? Are y'all ready to experiment with me? This should be like I said, I seen somebody do it and I wanted to do it. So like I said, it could be a complete flop. But
Sorry, Parkson Church. That's pretty. Kelsey Johnson said they had pizza.
pizza. Oh, we love pizza over here too, but it don't like me. It gives me heartburn. I stay up half the night with the heartburn.
Brick Bazaar Brown. Tacos.
Tacos. Oh, my little boy would have loved to go to your house, girl.
We love tacos.
Oh my God. If he could eat tacos every night or twice a day, 7 days a week. That kid loves him some tacos. We don't even ask him anymore what he wants for supper because we'd be having tacos 7 days a week. Used to be chicken nuggets. He don't ask for that too much anymore. I'm just saving my glitter, y'all. Like I said, I don't like to waste my pretty glitters. And I just got a big old shipment of glitters in. I think I have 10 new colors. My husband's going to be busy and putting that in the computer. Yeah. I guess y'all could tell he's the one who takes care of the business side of it. I just do all the ordering. I'm going to plug this one in. And like I said, guys, I ordered the
Stacy Miller. Stacy 14 Miller joined.
hey Stacy. I ordered some 20-ounce and 30-ounce skinnies. I've been seeing them. I don't see them in the stores yet, but my supplier had them. So I ordered some, and I am pretty anxious to get them in so I could work with them. And I don't know, they look pretty cool. It's like they don't have this ripple in them. They're skinny and they're long. It's just, I think I'm going to be the first one to get one of those. You see how I look back to see what he says, huh? He says, you can't have everything you make.
I didn't hear you.
He said he didn't hear me. Ain't he sweet? And then I ran out of the low ball glasses. I have some of those on order as well. Yeah, baby, this one actually came out the cover. I just put it back in. So before I epoxy.
Just need to be more level thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mix some more epoxy to put on this glass. This is not recommended, okay? But I do use a kitchen scale, and I know port A is heavier than port B, but I've never had issues doing it like this. So I'm going to continue to do it like this until I have issues. But what they recommend is to get you some little medicine cups, and they have lines on them, and y'all have to measure exactly even. Okay. If you do 5 milliliters of one, you have to do 5 milliliters of the other. But like I said, I haven't had any issues using a kitchen scale. So I will continue to use a kitchen scale until I start having issues. You see how it's getting cloudy? The more I mix, it's going to get cloudy, okay? It'll get a little bit more cloudy, a little bit more cloudy. But as I mix it, it's going to start getting clear again. And when it starts getting clear again, it means you have a good mix, okay? You want to scrape the bottoms of your cup. You want to scrape the bottoms of your cup and the sides of your cup, okay? Take that little stick and scrape the sides. You want it a well mix. I don't worry about bubbles to begin with. But on my second and third layer, I'll mix this extremely, extremely slowly, because the less bubbles, the less dimples you're going to have in your cups. And you're not going to have big bubbles form on your cups, okay? Which I use a heat gun, but sometimes a heat gun still doesn't pop all them little micro bubbles, okay? But you see how my epoxy's starting to clear up now? It means it's mixing, okay? I have both parts of it mixing. I'm scraping the bottom real well, and I'm scraping the sides real well, okay? You want to make sure A and B mixes together really, really well. Who's ready for Friday? Me. Y'all, I like my job, but boy, I look forward to those weekends, yeah. And it's like when you do office work, it's like you don't see people. When I used to be on the floor, working more on the floor at the store, I'd see people and get to visit with them and all that. But working in the office, it's like I don't see my customers anymore. I miss y'all. But like I said, whenever y'all want to see my work or talk to me or whatever, y'all can come to the store and I'll help y'all with y'all's designs, and we'll talk cups. See how it's clearing up? I'm getting a good mix. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes and bring some of the bubbles to the top, okay? I'm going to show y'all a couple of glasses here. This is my Cinderella glass that I made. Has rose gold and white on it. Cinderella. This is a 24-ounce tumbler. It goes for $50 because all the water slides and the chunky glitter on it, okay? If anybody is interested, PM my page, okay? But this is a homeless cup, and I can add a name anywhere on the cup, okay? I also have this one. Too blessed to be stressed, living life to the fullest. It does come with a lid and straw, okay? A name can also be added. This is a $45 glass, okay? If anybody is interested in it, please PM the page, okay? It is a homeless cup. Let's see. I have this one. Any Monster drinkers out there? I can add a name to this, okay? This is a 30-ounce tumbler. I have reduced it to $45. If anybody is interested, you can PM the page, okay? And I think that's all I have right now because I sold the other ones. I'm still looking for somebody to tell me what I could put on this tumbler because I really don't want to strip it. It's a red and white mixed. It's acrylic paint underneath my epoxy. And I'm not sure what to put on it. Any ideas? How y'all like this old nasty weather we've been having? Ain't it terrible? Who's ready for pretty sunshine? I know I am.
Shari a while ago was just asking me if it was raining over here. I guess it's raining in Eunice.
It probably is raining because it was kind of thundering earlier. We really don't hear it in the house unless it gets really bad like it did the other night. Y'all, it woke me up.
Kelsey,
And in our house, you don't hear it.
Kelsey Johnson said put you out in black.
Hey, yeah,
idea.
that is a very good idea. Thank you, Kelsey. Chelsea, right?
Yeah, Kelsey. And,
Kelsey.
Nikita Sylvester Putnam said blue stars.
Blue stars. Oh, for the flag.
Good ideas.
Yeah, it is. Thank y'all, ladies. I should have asked y'all a long time ago. That glass has been sitting up here because somebody wanted it like that, and I thought that's what they meant, and they wanted it in glitter. And that's another thing. I don't like to strip cups. I really don't like to strip cups. Okay, I started off with a black base, okay? I'm gonna have to change my glove. I started with a black base on here, which is spray paint. Same thing. You take it, you scuff it up with sandpaper, you clean it, you rub the wash it, wipe it down with alcohol, and then after you do that, you spray paint it. Wait for it to dry. Okay, this is Nikki's Secret Sauce by Worley Designs. Y'all, she has so many different color secret sauces. I'd like to know what she puts in there, but it does glow in the dark. And she always says, make sure you mix it well. So that's what I'm doing. I'm mixing it well, okay? Then I'm going to take some epoxy in a little cup like this. And I'm going to pour some of my epoxy in the cup. And then I'm going to take some of her secret sauce, and I'm going to put it inside of my epoxy. Now, like I said, this might be a huge flop because I haven't done one like this. So, that's how we learn, you know. And then I mix it inside my epoxy real well. But I've seen this done. This is one thing I wanted to do. Then they have another thing, which I need to order, that you put it on the glass.
Lindsay Mouillet, John.
Hey, Lindsay. And when you put your hand on it and you take your hand off, you see it's like a thermal. You actually see it change colors. Would y'all like to see something like that? It's like a new thing that they do, and it looks pretty cool. And then they have, it's called Glow Art that I want to try as well. And that's also with micas. You see what I'm doing here? I'm just spreading her secret sauce on this glass, okay? And I'm going to try and spread it as evenly as I can because I want it to kind of glow everywhere. You see, this is just messy.
Kelsey Johnson said yes.
Y'all would like to see something like that? I'll have to order soon. And like I said, it might be a complete flop, but I've been seeing other cup makers make them, and it looks pretty cool. It doesn't look too complicated. I mean, but you know, when you first start something, it can be complicated. Until you learn the technique like this, this might be a complete flop. But you know what? This is also pretty. Just on a black base and put her secret sauce on it. I think that's pretty, just that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it, guys, and I think I'm gonna blast it with a little bit of heat. And you see how I use a lot of gloves? It's because, like I said, I'm so highly allergic to it, and I just don't want that chemical reaction again. Because it was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
My husband's like, oh yeah. It's like, I thought I'd have to quit making these cups for a little while. Which I did. I think I had stopped for a couple of weeks because it was like severe. It was really, really bad. It actually, even my eyes were affected by it. So if y'all just starting out and y'all trying to experiment with this stuff, be careful, okay? This is a lot of chemicals, and a lot of people are allergic to it. And like I said, I'm very highly allergic to it, okay? Okay, guys, here goes some experimenting. We're going to put like a pretty blue on it. Maybe a purple. Maybe a green. Maybe a little bit of rust color. This is another different kind of blue. Two different kind of blues. See, I have so much of this. Maybe a pretty yellow would be pretty. Rust. Like I said, this might be a complete flop. Y'all gonna be laughing at me tomorrow. We'll start off with these colors. This is mica. It's mica powder, but it's a pigment. Okay, that's all it is. You take a little bit in this little straw looking thing, and you squeeze it on the cup in different spots. And I'm concentrating, guys, so bear with me. I seen a lady make one and it came out very pretty. I mean, she questioned it a little bit, but I thought it was beautiful and said, I gotta try that. I think it would have been prettier on a white base though. They told me to use this little straw thingy. I'm not too impressed with this straw.
Cindy Walks joined.
Hey, Cindy. I'm just trying something new. Like I said, it might be a complete flop. But it's the only way to learn. But I think I'm going to use my little popsicle sticks instead. See, I like that splatter that it just did. Instead of the little plop thing. See how it's splattered right here? It's so hard for y'all to see in this kind of light. We need to kind of look at lighting, baby. Like a better lighting or something.
Yeah, it's not bright enough right there.
Yeah, because they're not seeing what we seeing.
I got something for that.
You got something for that?
Yep.
Oh, look. Honey's going to fix it up, guys. It's like I want y'all to see what we seeing, you know. And as it's going to turn, it's going to move. We're I have glow powder everywhere. Well, this is not glow powder. This is just, how do you call it? Mica powders. I bet I could do it with glow powder too, though. Ooh. And have all those different color glow powders. Wouldn't that be pretty?
Travis and Nichols joined.
Hey, Travis. I'm just trying something new here. Like I said, it might be a complete flop, but what y'all thinking so far? Are y'all getting like the gist of this, or can you really see it, baby?
Yeah, you can see pretty good.
You can see the colors.
I wish it would be better, but
yeah.
I got some bright light that I could use.
How about that? Is it any better with this light?
There's so much glare on the cup itself that it's hard to see the colors.
I wonder if I turn off. No. Maybe. Can y'all see it a little bit better?
There's like a little delay. Let's see. That's better.
It's better.
Still better.
Think the glare is coming from this one?
From that one or that other one. Turn this light off again. Give it a second. Put the kitchen.
I don't think it. It's not that one. You could see it.
It's better, but still not you can put it back on.
We're trying to play with the lighting a little bit, y'all. That helps.
Wait, I said give it a second. See, now you just now turn the light back on. Now you turn the other one off. So I think it's a little bit of all the lights. But it's better like this, though.
It's better.
It's better. At least they can see some color going through it. That light is not shining on top of that. It's clear on the other. Okay. But yeah, now you can see colors.
What y'all thinking so far? It's different. Oh, missed it completely. Let's see. a little bit more blue on this. What y'all think, guys? I think I'm going to zap it a little bit with some more heat. Ooh, it's hot in here, y'all. I think I lost my husband to go and look for some better lighting. But we'll get it. We're new to this, so have patience with us and we'll get it. I'm just adding all kind of colors to it. It looks like a paint splattered cup. You didn't find anything, huh? I thought you went and looked for some better lighting or something.
Oh no, I got the light, but it's from the office. I have to get it.
This would also be pretty like around 4th of July and make it look like fireworks.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
It would be very pretty. A little bit more purple. It helps them.
Yeah. The light that I have in the office, I have a lot. A bright light from like right on top. I got that in the office.
Well, my husband's working it out, it looks like. He said he has a light that won't help us tonight, but for our next time doing this. Okay, what do y'all think?
Rebecca board launch on it.
Hey, Rebecca. I think she's the one who got the little girl glass, huh?
I think so.
I'm trying something new here. I did a mica powder. And I'm putting a little bit of stars on it.
Rebecca put, I had a very happy little girl today. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad she liked it. I'm throwing a little bling bling on it just to kind of dress up this cup a little bit. Throwing like some little stars. Make it look a little bit galaxy maybe, huh? What you think, baby? Galaxy?
Yeah. Definite. Yeah.
Definite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to zap a little bit of heat again.
To you, your page. Julia Holmes and Rose Putnam.
Guys, thank you for liking and sharing my page. It really helps me. And if y'all hit the follow button as well, every time I come up with new products or do new designs like I'm trying out tonight, you're going to get some alerts. Y'all can come and watch me flop. Which, I mean, I think it's coming out good. I mean, it's different.
Rebecca Borman put, my granddaughter loved it, and now my grandson wants one too.
I can help you out with that. What's he into? And how old is he? I think I'm going to add a little bit of bling bling to it. Let me think. What can I put on it just in some spots? Outer space.
He's 4 and he likes Transformers.
Ooh, that would be a pretty cup.
Yes, it would. You haven't,
I haven't done one like that.
Different.
I'm just adding just a little bit of glitch just to make it sparkle. I have Rebecca, I have the 14-ounce cups. I think I'm out of those little ones that you got today. But I have the 14-ounce cups. Comes with a where are those things?
I responded to Rebecca, put, that would be a beautiful gift for a little boy, and she put, I need one for him.
I have these, Rebecca. They're 14 ounces. Screw-on lids. You could open it up. It does come with the straw, okay? You could open it up right here where the straw sits in it. Or you could close it and open the lid like this and drink from it like that.
She put, yes.
Does she want it to glow? You want it to glow, baby? You have to send me like his name, a correct spelling. I might turn this light off for a minute and let's see if we can make this thing glow. Because I put a glow powder on here.
You can see the colors.
Can you see? It's gonna glow more. Right now, the epoxy's wet and it's still moving.
Rebecca said, "Oh my God, that would be so cool." The glow.
Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit of the glows for the kids. The kids love the glows. And y'all don't see the glow like we do. I mean, it's hard for y'all to see it. Which, on my next layer of epoxy, I may add a little bit of extra glow to this one. This is just my first layer of epoxy. You could see the stars. Look how the stars are shimmering. Y'all see the stars? They look like they're twinkling. Oh, wow. Listen to that thunder. Y'all, it's glowing and shimmering with these stars. What do y'all think? Wow, this is pretty. That is pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little bit more glow to it, huh? Like my next layer of epoxy, I'll put a little bit more glow to it to where it's really going to stand out. This is a homeless cup, guys. It glows in the dark and it will glow even more. It has every color in it. I could put any saying on it. If you're interested, you could PM the page. This cup goes for $50 because it is a glow in the dark. Anytime I use my glow powders, I have to add $5 to it because glow powders are a little bit more expensive. If y'all are interested, please PM my page. Please like and share my page. Hit the follow button up in I think your right hand corner, if I'm not mistaken. Hit your follow button. Every time I come up with new designs or I post anything, anytime I go live, we try and post ahead of time that I'm going live. We've had a couple of mishaps with that because my little boy had homework and we were both very frustrated. And all you mamas out there all know when it comes down to our kids, it's our kids first. So, like I said, just any design you want, I could help you come up with it. Just come meet me at the store or send me a message on Facebook and I'll get back with you and we'll come up with something together. Rebecca, give me a call and I'll get started on that Transformer cup. We'll talk colors and which Transformer. I think it's a certain movie, huh? But Transformers, there's different ones. I think they have the red one, the yellow one. It's almost like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, they got
too,
2 or 3 different Transformers.
There's 2 or 3 of them. We could even do all 3 of them, maybe in a, or scatter them about the cup, you know. But we could get something done for you. And we'll see if you want it to glow in the dark. We'll get his name. And I mean, we could do it even with mica powders or acrylic paint if you don't want the shimmer. If you don't want like the glitter for a boy, if you want to do mica powders, this is what this is. It's all mica powders. I can mix it into epoxy and get colors like this and just drizzle it on. That's another design I have, which this is like the acrylic paint. Okay. I could kind of do a little bit of something like this with micas as well. Okay, but just like I said, PM the page or y'all could fill out an order form on Mimi's Custom Designs. Guys, I want to give y'all a heads up, okay? I have a couple of friends, Nicole and Jordan Duplechin. They are doing a crawfish cook-off at the Chauncey Pete Bourne I forgot the date, but we'll share that link again. Um, Come out and support them. They lost their little girl. Their little girl is going to be, would have been 1 year old on that date that they are doing it. All proceeds are going to go, I think, to the hospital or to other parents in need, because they're all at the hospital with their babies, you know. And as we all know, bills come in no matter what's going on in our life. But please come out and support them. You know, that they'd really appreciate it. Um, and I'm gonna try and have a few cups out there. Um, we'll probably be out there. I think my husband's gonna go and help them set up.
I'm
And
looking for the link to the Facebook page.
like I said, please go out and support them.
April 13th.
It's April 13th. Okay, at the Chauncey Pete Bourne. It's going to be a big crawfish cook-off. Okay, and
Rebecca said that sounds great. Call me or I will message you.
okay, Rebecca. And heads up, my daughter-in-law does T-shirts, kids' hair bows, yard flags. I used to do all that. I don't have time between my full-time job and my cup business has taken off, and it's like I don't have the time for it. And y'all, she does phenomenal work. Look her up.
I'm putting the link right now.
My husband's gonna put the link on my page. Y'all look her up. Give her a chance. Her work is amazing. Okay. And she's very hard on herself. And people that are hard on themselves, you know you're getting good work, because her work's not going to go out unless she would wear it or use it. Okay? Guys, please like and share my page. If y'all need anything, please let me know. I'm going to say good night. Y'all have a wonderful night. Hopefully that weather won't get any worse than it is out there. Okay, bye y'all. Have a good one.